Well, guys, yet another disappointing end to another Buffalo Bills season. But on the bright side, if there is a bright side to this, we were not expected to do a ton this year. There was like a lot of kind of feeling in preseason, like it's not going to be our year, but you know what? It shows the kind of team we have. So disappointed with that one. My confidence in the Bills today was not great, okay? And it was for a couple reasons, okay? It was a few reasons. I like the Bills, okay? But I worry anytime, the Bills face Mahomes. The second thing I worry about is the league and Roger Goodell and the referees and all the other shit you deal with. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think it played a factor, okay? You can argue that maybe that was a first down, but that could be called either way in any game. I don't think there was any influence externally, and I thought the Bills actually got some favorable calls too. So good on the NFL. I saw it as a fairly well-reffed game. And it's nice to be able to talk about a Kansas City Chiefs game where immediately you're not talking about the referees. So that is a nice thing. On another note, guys, I didn't have a lot of faith, as I said, in the Bills, but I have less faith in Kansas City to cover big spreads. So we found a couple ways where we could move the line out, and we moved that line from 2 out to 8.5. Okay, so we moved that line, parlayed it, ended up hitting those. Unfortunately, I had the under in the first game. Yes, under, and I think what they finished with 585 points in that game. So yeah, swing and a miss on the under, but I was right again. Look, I was worried that Kansas City would squeak out a win. I actually came out and said, maybe a touchdown or something like that, but I like teasing it, going above 3, going above 7. I actually even wanted to go 1 point higher, go to 8.5, but we didn't need that. So anyways, the one thing I want to leave you with here is this. I came out, I did a video talking about how I've sold out of DraftKings and I shorted their stock. I didn't short the stock. I did not. I bought puts, okay, which is equivalent to shorting it. But I bought some puts to basically bet that DraftKings goes down before their next quarterly meeting. My expiry is after the quarterly meeting. Today didn't help the books, I don't think. Now, maybe you could argue that, Buffalo, even though they were a dog, was a fan favorite. But this is a huge amount of action coming in on these two games. You saw 2 favorites and 2 overs. What you also saw was the people you expected to score touchdowns scored touchdowns. And in today's game, that does not bode well for the books. So do I like my short position before the next quarterly meeting? Yeah, I do. Because, I think smart analysts and guys that work at books would probably be able to tell you that likely they didn't have a good day. Okay, when you're looking at 2 NFL games, you get 2 favorites, 2 overs, and a bunch of guys scored touchdowns that you're expecting to score touchdowns. It's likely you're probably not going to have a good day as a sports book. So it'll be interesting to see, but a lot of that hedges on a lot of my buying puts and guessing that DraftKings is going to go down in the short term has to do with the fact of how this NFL season has performed. And, DraftKings coming out lowering guidance twice. I think there's a chance that they could post a bigger than expected loss and actually see a pretty big downturn. Now, long term, I'm bullish on DraftKings. Long term, I like DraftKings. I think that, between them and FanDuel at this point, they kind of got the market cornered. So, look, you can buy a little chunk of stock in the UK, buy a little chunk of stock in DraftKings long term. But right now, minimum, I want to be on the sidelines. Maybe after this quarter, we'll see how it goes, get back in. But right now, I'm betting on the short, and I don't think that today helped DraftKings in any meaningful way. And as a matter of fact, I think it probably hurt them. So anyways, guys, that's it. I just want to come here and lick my wounds and say, woe is me. Being a Leaf fan and a Bills fan, it's tough. It is tough. But anyways, guys, back at it soon. We'll get you guys a free pick really soon. Wish you guys the best of luck, and we'll see you soon.